The clock was ticking past midnight when Mia sat in front of the mirror, staring at her own reflection as if it belonged to someone else. Her eyes traced every feature she hated. Too plain, too ordinary, too imperfect. The world outside celebrated beauty like a golden crown, and every time she scrolled through her phone, it felt like a dagger cutting deeper into her soul. Models with flawless skin, influencers with glamorous lives, friends posting perfect pictures, it was endless. The comparison game was suffocating her, and tonight, for the first time, she whispered the words she had feared, "I'm not enough." Little did Mia know, this night would change everything. Before we go further, if you believe that every person is beautiful in their own way and deserves a second chance to love themselves, then please like this video, share it with someone who needs this reminder, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Moonlight Stories for more inspiring tales like this one. Your support helps us keep spreading stories that touch hearts. Mia wasn't always this way. She used to laugh freely, dance in the rain, and live like the world was hers. But somewhere along the way, life changed. Maybe it was the constant pressure to look perfect, maybe it was the comparisons that ate away at her self-worth, or maybe it was the silent voices that told her she wasn't good enough. At work, she felt invisible among colleagues who looked like they walked out of a magazine. At home, even her family's words sometimes stung, though they never meant harm. Comments like, "You should try losing a little weight," or, "Why don't you dress like so-and-so?" Each remark added a stone to the pile she carried on her heart. And every day, that pile grew heavier. Her breaking point came one evening when she walked past a boutique window. There was a mannequin dressed in a stunning red gown, and next to it, a reflection, her reflection. Tired eyes, messy hair, an oversized hoodie. She stared, comparing, tearing herself apart piece by piece. That night, she didn't eat. She sat in her room, lights off, scrolling through endless images of people who seemed perfect. Her chest ached with a pain no one else could see. She thought about giving up, not on life, but on herself. Because what was the point of trying, when she would never measure up? The next morning, Mia decided to change everything. She woke up, determined to become someone else, someone the world would finally notice. She joined a gym, bought expensive clothes, learned every beauty hack, and starved herself in the name of looking better. Weeks turned into months. On the outside, people started noticing. Compliments poured in. "You look amazing. Wow, what a transformation." But inside, Mia was falling apart. Every compliment felt hollow because no matter how much she changed, the truth was always the same, she didn't feel enough. Comparison had become a poison, and it was eating her alive. One rainy evening, exhausted from another intense workout, Mia collapsed on her bed, tears spilling uncontrollably. She grabbed her phone and scrolled again. Perfect faces, perfect lives, perfect everything. And then she saw it, a post from a woman she had admired for years, someone who seemed flawless. But this time, the caption was different. It read, "Behind every perfect picture is a person who struggles too. Don't compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel." Mia stared at those words like they were a lifeline thrown into a raging storm. She kept reading. The woman shared how she battled insecurities every day, how filters and angles created illusions, and how real beauty was never about perfection, it was about authenticity. That night, Mia did something she hadn't done in years. She looked in the mirror, not to judge, not to criticize, but to really see herself. The same brown eyes she once thought were too plain now looked soft and kind. The same curves she tried to hide were proof that she was strong, alive, real. And for the first time, she smiled, not because she had changed, but because she realized she didn't need to. Her worth was never in her looks, never in likes, never in comparisons. It was in her heart, her soul, her laughter, her kindness, the things no camera could capture. From that day on, Mia stopped chasing someone else's definition of beauty. She wore clothes that made her happy, not what trends dictated. She ate without guilt, laughed without fear, and posted pictures without filters, not to impress, but to inspire. Slowly, she discovered a truth so powerful that it became her anchor. You can never be someone else, and that's your greatest strength. Because the world doesn't need another copy, it needs you, exactly as you are. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this today, and subscribe to Moonlight Stories for more stories that heal and inspire. And before we end, I have one special request. Comment below what makes you unique, and why you'll never compare yourself again. Your words might change someone's life today.